Hello everyone, welcome to my video. If you have been following my previous video, you know that I am doing a course on UPSC previous year's question bank. So in this video, I will discuss Civil Service Mains 2017 question paper first. So you can see this. You read this question paper, specific instructions and physical constant. So this is constant, and first here section A, expressions for angular momentum in the term of kinetics, potential and total energy of a satellite of mass m in a circular orbit of radius r. This is first question. And second is describe Michelson-Morley experiment and show that how is negative result obtained from this experiment were interpreted. And C, sunlight is reflected from a clam black. The reflected light is 100% polarized at a certain instant. What is the angle between the sun and horizon? So horizons and verticals. So next D, explain with the proper example the interference due to the divisions of wavefronts and division of amplitude. Question number E, find the velocity of sound in a gas in which two waves of wavelength 1.00 meter and 1.01 meter produce 10 bits in a second. So come to the next questions. Go here 2. Define momentum of inertia and explain its physical significance. Calculate the momentum of inertia of an angular ring about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its planes. B is here, you see. I did it. A diatomic molecules can be considered to be made up to masses m1 and m2 separated by a fixed distance r. Derive a formula for a distance of center of mass c1 from mass m1, also so that the momentum of inertia about an axis through c and perpendicular to r is ur square, where mu, so not u, mu is equals to m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2. So C, question C. Question number C is here. State and explain Stokes law. A drop of water of radius 0.01 meters is falling through a medium whose density is 1.21 kg meter cube and eta 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5 Newton second meter square. Find the terminal velocity of the drop water. So I will find velocity of the drop water. And question number 3 is here, you see. What is the multiple beam interference? Discuss the advantages of multiple beams interferometry or two beams interferometry. Explain the principle formed by Fabry-Perot interferometers. So Michelson-Morley interferometers, Fabry-Perot interferometers. 2. So question number B is here. So that the area of all the half-period zones are nearly as the same. Find the radius of first half-period zone in a zone plate whose focal length is 50 cm and the wavelength of the incident light is 500 nanometers. Question number C. This is because a plane polarized light passed through a double refracting crystal's thickness 14 micrometers and emerged out of a circularly polarized if a difference of crystal is 0.000, there are 404. So then find the wavelength of the incident light. Question number D is here. Obtain the system of matrix, a thin lens placed in air and made of a materials of refractive index mu 1.5 having radius of curvature 50 cm each. Also find its focal length. So this is optic related questions. Question number 4 is here. A ball moving with a speed of 9 meters per second strike an identical stationary ball such that after the collision of the direction of each balls make an angle 13 with the original lines of motions. Find the speed of the balls after the collision. Is the kinetic energy conserved in the collisions? Question number B is proving question. Prove that x square plus y square plus z square is equal to c square t square is an invariant under Lorentz transformations. So prove that. Question number C. How is laser different from a ordinary light? Discuss the working principle of ruby laser. We know that ruby laser is a solid type laser and helium neon laser is gas laser. What role do chromium ions play in this process? This is optics related. Explain the principle of operation in optical fibers. What are the different losses that take place in a optical fiber? This is optical parts. And section B is here, you see. Discuss the principle of artificial dielectric. Where do you find it used? Dielectric. How large an inductance need to be connected in series with 120 volt and 16 volt light bulb if it is to operate normally when the combination of the connected across is 214 volt 16 hertz supply. And question number 3 is here. A charge q is equal to 2 microcoulombs is placed at 1 a is equal to 10 centimeters so coulometer centimeters from an infinite ground conducting plane sheet. Find the first total in charge induced on the sheet, force on the charge q, and total work required to remove the charge slowly to an infinite. Total work required to remove the charge slowly to be infinite distance from the planes. And question number 2 is here, you see. 1 liter of hydrogen at 120 degrees Celsius and 10 to the power 6 dynes centimeter square pressure expanded isothermally. Unit is volume is doubled and then expand adiabatically. Unit its volume is redoubled. Calculate the resulting pressure gamma is equal to 1.42. Question 3. Using the Boltzmann distribution law so that there cannot be any negative absolute temperatures. Question number D is here. So come to the when a person carrying something metallic work through a dropway of a metal detector. It emits a sound. Explain the reason behind it. 1. A 200 ohm resistor and a 15 microfarad capacitor are connected in the series to 200 volt 15 Hz AC supply. Calculate the current in the circuit and RMS voltage across the resistor and the capacitor. It is the algebraic sums of these voltages more than the supply of voltage. If yes, solve the paradox. Question number B is here. Write down a Stephen Boltzmann radius and derive it from the Planck law of radiations. Question number 2. An aluminum foil is relative to emittance 0.1 is placed between two concentric spheres. Assume perfectly black, black at the temperature 300 Kelvin and 200 Kelvin respectively. Find the temperature of the foil once the state is related. And question number C is here. Write down the electromagnetic waves in a conducting dielectric medium. Hence, show that the velocity of a wave propagation is given by v is equal to under root 1 by this is so 1 by under root 1 by epsilon mu, not e. This is Greek word. So where is the symbol have their usual meanings? See usual meanings, find out. A current iota t is equal to t e power minus t minus e minus 2t microampere charge up to 120 nanofarad. So capital for a period of 2 seconds. If the final voltage across the capacitor is 15 volt, what was the internal voltage across it? And question number 7, you see, why does a soap bubble expand upon a electrifications? And 2 is here. A sphere of radius r contains a charge plus q and a charge minus q distributed uniformly in the upper and lower hemisphere respectively, so that the dipole moment of the charge distribution is 3 by 4 q r k, where k is directed along the polar axis of the spherical coordinate systems. Discuss briefly the feature of guard rings. The plate of a capacitor are square shaped, each of side L. The plates are inclined at an angle alpha to each other. A smallest distance between the plates is a. Calculate the capacitance when alpha is small. So this is related of electromagnetics chapters. Write down the physical significance of Maxwell equation and explain the concept of displacement current using a proper examples. Derive Clausius-Clapeyron equations. How does it explain the effect of pressures on melting point of solid and boiling point of liquids? Question number 8 is here. Write and explain the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution. Using the distribution, find the expression for the most probable speed, mean speed, and the root mean square. So this is statistical physics. Calculate the critical temperature of helium. Give the value of critical constant is equal to 6.15 into 10 to the power minus 5, 9.95 into 10 to the power minus 4, where the unit of pressure is atm and the sample of kept at ntp. Question number C. A reversible engine converts 1 by 6 of the heat input into the work. When the temperature of the sink is reduced by 1600 to C, its efficiency is doubled. Find the temperature of the source and sink. Question D. Explain Bose-Einstein distribution and obtain the same from the grand canonicals in symbol. This is statistical physics related. So statistical physics, good book for Gupta Kumar Sharma. So Gupta Kumar Sharma is the best books. So this video help for your coming soon examination for UPSC preparations. And so that is all related to this discussions. It for today. Thank you very much, my friend, my dear viewer.